Hi, my name is Anna Thompson, and I have the pleasure of introducing the one and only Montana Pierce. When I first met Montana freshman year, I immediately knew that I wanted to be her friend. Her ability to make anyone laugh with ease and my ability to laugh at literally everything would make for the perfect duo. Now, I'm not sure how much Montana wanted to be around me freshman year, but sophomore year she quite literally had no choice. We shared almost every class together, and I made sure to sit next to her in every single one. Montana never failed to make me laugh in times when I definitely should not have been laughing. We quickly became the duo that freshman year me knew we would become. Not only did she become my friend, she also became someone that I looked up to. Montana is one of the most hardworking students I've ever met. She is passionate about her schoolwork and her extracurricular activities. Montana is someone that we can all learn from, and the class of 2026 would not be the same without her. I know she has a great speech in store, so without further delay, I give you Montana Michelle Pierce.
The word success is defined as the accomplishment of an aim or purpose. At least that is what the dictionary says. And when I started St. Mary's my freshman year, I took that definition seriously. Success meant to achieve things, do them well, and make sure they were done visibly for my other classmates to see. I thought success was something you proved, something that needed to be done so people could see you shine. I thought this was done through grades, leadership, and being perfect all the time. When I first started at St. Mary's, I noticed that my schedule was different from the majority of my classmates. I was placed in Algebra 1. At first, I thought I wasn't capable of geometry, and I tried my best to find out why I was in this class. It wasn't because of me not being capable. It was just that St. Mary's girls usually take Algebra 1 in 8th grade, whereas I did not take it my 8th grade year. Now looking back, it makes total sense, but 9th grade Montana was sure and determined that she needed to be caught up. So I pushed myself. The summer before sophomore year, I took geometry over the summer. Not because I had to, but I felt like I needed to because I was afraid of falling behind and what others might think of me. I chose to test out of Spanish 1 in 9th grade in order to be in Spanish 2 with everyone else so I could feel like I was staying on top of my classes. I told myself it was about ambition and that I needed to be caught up, but really it was the fear of not fitting in. I even changed the way I talked in classes. I only answered questions when I knew the answers, and I changed my styles in many ways to fit in with my peers. Freshman year, I felt like success meant catching up as fast as possible, even if it meant changing who I was in the process. I thought it meant adapting quickly so I could feel like I fit in, blended in, and to seem like I belonged. For a while, that worked. I stayed busy, did my work, and stayed composed during school. But it was exhausting. I wasn't failing, I wasn't falling behind, but I simply was not doing anything. Every day at school felt like a performance instead of actually being myself. I felt like I was in a repeating cycle of doom I could not escape. Over time, St. Mary's taught me that success is deeper than what I thought it was. Success isn't just about being on the right track or trying to seem perfect in front of everyone. Success is knowing when to stop editing yourself and choosing honesty instead. Now as a senior, I look at success differently. I know that success isn't about being on track all the time. It is about staying true to myself. Success now looks like speaking up in classes, even if I'm unsure of what I'm saying, resting without guilt, being myself, and not caring about the approval of others. I have learned that you do not actually have to edit yourself to fit in here. You don't have to rush or attempt to catch up. You don't have to sound or try to be anyone else. The version of you that comes here who is learning, understanding, and honest is already enough to begin with. Even though majority of days I'm saying I hate school and I don't want to be here, there is something that is powerful at St. Mary's. St. Mary's indirectly taught me the subtle essence of being myself. St. Mary's showed me how to use ambition and tenderness without canceling them out. So as we move forward, I hope that all of us redefine success. I hope that we measure not only what we have accomplished, but also how we feel while doing it. Remember that success, the emotional kind, allows us to be at peace with ourselves. And finally, to my class of 2026. Next fall, we will all be stepping into new environments that will ask a lot of us. There will be moments when we feel the need to prove ourselves, water ourselves down, and attempt to fit in. But I want all of you to remember that we do not need to edit ourselves to fit in and be successful there. Trust that the people we are becoming are already enough and stay true to what really matters, which is being our authentic selves. Happy Black History Month. Thank you.